God, I love that song. That is one of my favorite childhood cartoon programs. Of course, you all know it as Speed Racer when Japanimation was just beginning to blossom. I am the American Gigolo Live, also known as Anthony Striper. This is your host, of course, with his little gay technical sidekick, Dobby. Dobby, would you say hi for us today? Okay, folks, thank you for tuning in tonight. Today is April 18th, 2008, and I am just coming on the air with my third show, so we're celebrating, I guess, our third anniversary, I guess you can call it. Once again, thank you for listening. We're obviously, like I said last time, we're broadcasting out of the fabulous city of Las Vegas, Nevada, the greatest pit stop in the country. And I wanted to go through a little overview because we got a great show today. We got a lot of topics. Our main topic is going to be about, can a single man and a single woman just be friends? Okay, that is something that is a major, major topic that I would love to discuss. You might think back to a movie, When Harry Met Sally, which they discussed that, and the outcome of that movie, we all know it. But it is an important topic, and I'd like you guys to call in with that whenever you get a chance while you're listening tonight. The listener dial-in number is 646-200-3976. And once again, the topic is, can a single man and a single woman just be friends? Also featuring on our show tonight, I got a Bob Marley song that you're all going to love from the archives. Take you back to the island. Maybe if you're listening and you're on the East Coast where it's cold, I know the earthquake just hit today. A lot of people are literally shooken up. But the Bob Marley song I'll be playing in a little bit, so you guys can hear it. It's one of my favorites, and a lot of people will know the song when they hear it. Like I said, it's from the archives. I also have in store for you guys a Grateful Dead live show. This is a great show from 1970. And I will be playing that for you guys later and featuring that. I'm also going to be talking about my experience at the drive-in this week in Las Vegas, the Las Vegas 5 drive-in. Also, we'll be talking about our little gay technical buddy, Dobby Does Vegas, and with issues such as Dobby's last name and Dobby's search for Mr. Right, and Dobby actually had a date on Tuesday also as well, and we'll be addressing that. We're also going to be doing something that is a new segment on this show that I'd like to introduce. Every show, I'm going to be doing a tribute to a movie or an actor or something of that nature. Basically something for the soul. I like to call it movies for the soul, that we will be featuring. And tonight, our movie for the soul and our tribute will be to Caddyshack. I'm sure you all remember Caddyshack. What a film. An amazing, amazing film with a lot of great actors and very, very good people directing and writing it. Also, we're going to do another new segment which we call the Dumb Bastard of the Week contest. That's right, you heard it, the Dumb Bastard of the Week contest. I got some really good tidbits, some interesting facts that I'm going to display for you guys that I think you'll really, really like, because this stuff is really crazy and really unbelievable, but absolutely true. Absolutely true. And if you'll stay tuned with me for just a couple seconds, I'm going to run this Bob Marley track. This song is called Is This Love? Okay, we're back, folks. Hope you guys like that little ditty from our man Bob Marley. Rest in peace. I don't know if you guys know, but Bob Marley actually died of foot cancer. With all the marijuana he smoked, you figured that it would have been something else, you know. But unfortunately, he died of foot cancer. God rest his soul. He made some unbelievable music for his time. As time goes on with the show, I will be featuring lots of music from artists such as him and other artists. And, you know, you ever ask yourself that question, you know, why do all the really good ones die? You know, I know that sounds morbid, guys, but why does that happen, you know? It just doesn't make any sense. It's really interesting. People that stood up for something, for change, and a lot of different things, they're all gone, you know? Which I guess that leaves the door open for a lot of new people But it's just interesting that life works in mysterious ways like that. Okay, so now I told you guys earlier that the subject of tonight's show, the main topic, is can a single man and a single woman just be friends? I can tell you there are some different interesting points about this, such as friends, lovers, friends with benefits, apathy, just a complete, just unbelievable feeling about somebody else, and hate. Now, and let's also put in perspective the gigolo love, renting a friend, so to speak. But what I'm trying to say here is that those are really things that how do men and women really interact? I think, personally, from my own experiences, I think that you see a lot of people that bullshit. They bullshit around things. They don't exactly show themselves the truth of what they're trying to say, and I think it's down all to a lot of relationships. One of the things about friends and benefits, okay, there's a good part of it that we can talk about. And friends with benefits is something that I can personally say that I have done. If you are mentally and physically capable of being with somebody sexually and being intimate with them, and having sex. Now, I'm not calling that making love. What I mean about making love is something you do with somebody that you really care about and that you love. But when it comes to friends with benefits, I can say that in some respects, it's not a bad thing. In a lot of other respects, it is a bad thing, because there's a lot of people that can't do it because they mentally attach themselves to somebody, and they can't separate their heart and their mind. And as we all know, the heart and the mind doesn't always connect the way you want it. Now, from my own personal experiences, I have seen people who try to go about the friends with benefits, and they ended up totally bruising themselves and scarring themselves, for the future. I could tell you that when it comes to just being a friend with a single girl, now recently for me, let's say about 6 months ago, I would say not even 6 months ago, probably about 2 months ago or so. I had a girl here in Vegas that I met who will keep her name anonymous. We met on very interesting circumstances because I was in a bar, and she was the bartender, and which is not really interesting, but what I'm going to get at is interesting. My cousin, who is a musician here in this city, was playing a gig that night, and it was really loud and crazy in the bar, and I just, we have a caller coming in right now. Can you please just hold on with us 1 second?